how's it feel to be playing at Elland Road? Brian, very different to Headingley, but looks like you'll get a good crowd and it's something different for your players in terms of the stadium.
Yeah, it'd be very good. The club's obviously played here a couple of times in World Club Challenges, so it's not a new thing, but to play at a stadium like this in Leeds is pretty special for us. Gives us that big game feeling before next week as well. So it's a nice little build-up.
Will it feel more like a neutral venue, do you think, rather than playing at Headingley?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, majority of the lads haven't played on this pitch before or at this stadium, so you know, like Brian said, there's been a couple of games where we played local challenges, and you know, I've been fortunate to be a part of that a couple of times. So you know, the atmosphere is always great here. It's football mad, isn't it? So you know, the Leeds fans they love the sport, and you know, to have it here it's great for the boys, but also for OKR as well, because they bring, you know, a fantastic crowd, you know, week in, week out. So you know, hopefully it'll be a great spectacle.
So first away match for you, Sean, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a welcome back to Super League last week. Sort of come tumbling down, but it was against a very good Wakefield side. So coming against the champions is never an easy game. It's always a tough game, and to play here is be fantastic. So, like I say, hopefully with it not being at Headingley, the sort of evens it out a bit more.
Somewhat fighting for position, Brian, with a performance on Thursday. We judge people in terms of going to the Melbourne game. Still places up for grabs.
Yeah, there's that, and there's like a couple of injury worries as well. We got Mitch Garbutt, who's got the damaged quad. That we're just waiting for that to heal. May make Thursday, but if he doesn't, then we run the risk of throwing him in against Melbourne without playing for the last 2 weeks. Nathaniel Peter, who came off with a busted bicep, we're just having that checked out to see the extent of that. So yes, some blokes are fighting for shirts, but also we're waiting for some blokes to declare themselves fit. Stevie Ward will probably feature on Thursday night. He's just going to get through his last couple of checks there, but all being well, he should play.
You resigned to being without Patero on Thursday then?
He won't play Thursday. He won't play Thursday. We're just going to make sure, like, he's busted his bicep, so if he decides not to get it opt on, and he's allowed to not have it opt on, but basically if the surgeon says yes, you can carry on without it being opt on, he'd probably still have 2 or 3 weeks off to let it settle down and then carry on playing. If he has to have it opt on, it's 12 weeks. He'll be 12 weeks out. So we're just having that checked out today.
It's unlikely to make the trip then?
Unlikely, but I wouldn't rule him out. It's a couple of weeks away, so it may well settle down in 10 days, 2 weeks.
Are you flying on Friday?
We take a maybe with us. You get on the plane with a maybe.
Brian, how concerned are you about the travel to Australia and the effect that could have on your season?
No real concern. It's a dynamic that we don't have to deal with week in, week out. Although we do travel to St Helens quite often, that's a long journey. But you know, so I'm not going to tell you it's you know that we're not considering it. It's a dynamic we need to cater for. But we've got a lot of good people at the club who do this, and they're very good at it. And we've got an itinerary laid out. And we know what we're doing from start to finish. So all things being equal, it shouldn't knock us about too much. But I'm keen to stress that, you know, I'd travel 24,000 miles there, never mind there and back, if you get a chance of playing in the World Cup Challenge in Australia, to go do something that nobody's done for 20 odd years, and maybe, I don't know what's going to happen next year and the year after that, but maybe no other English team travels there for another 24 years. So, you know, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to go board an aeroplane and go fly to Australia, go play a game of rugby league and come back again. There's harder ways of earning a living, isn't there?
Callum, how's it going to feel playing against Danny?
Yeah, it's going to be strange. He's a fantastic player. Played with him for almost 10 years now, and as a kid watching a young Danny McGuire coming through the Leeds system was great to see, and he was phenomenal for this club. But now he's at Hull now, and the challenge is to play the best that we can against him. It's going to be strange, but we know the quality that he's got, and certainly looking forward to it, because it's as a competitor, he's a winner, so it's always good to battle with players like that.
Brian, how do you feel about it?
It's easier for me. I'm not the bloke putting the shirt on, potentially trying to deal with him, but certainly trying to plan against him is a difficult task. When he gets it right, sometimes he's unplayable, as we saw in the grand final. And there's still lots of life left in Magsy, and I'm sure he'll come up with a big one on Thursday night.
What sort of reception do you think he'll get?
He should get a brilliant reception. He should get one. I can't imagine any of our fans thinking bad of him because he's gone to OKR. It was the right time for us to put faith in some other people, and the right time for Magsy to move on. When a player leaves a club, there's always a question mark over what reception he'll get. But he left with our best wishes, and he left in the right form and the right tone. And, our club should be indebted to Danny McGuire for many years to come. So I'm sure our fans will treat him with the utmost respect.
And Sean, what's it like playing with him?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to come to this great club back in 2012 and play alongside Danny. And he's still just as sharp as he ever was. Like Brian was saying, he's still got a lot to offer, and he's certainly offered a lot to us at Hull. He's bringing on the youngsters and stuff like that, and he's probably one of the greats of our modern era. So we're very lucky to have him.